Guy's got to be in the right number.
I see 84.
72, 78.
Wanna go get it, 81?
Sometimes to me, a guy, that's just the wrong number. Doesn't look right on him.
Shut your mouth, 52.
If he didn't look good in the number,
Has 62 ever turned the corner?
you got to get him another number. He can't be a good player with a bad number.
Since the 1920s, pro football players have had numbered jerseys, and over time, numbers have grown increasingly prominent.
Remember back in the day, they didn't have the player's name written on the uniform. It was really just a number.
We don't get to see their faces because of the helmets, so the number is who they are.
There's only 199 in this league. 99.
People look at it and say, wow, that number accomplished a lot.
Nice grab, 82. When you catch it, 81.
18's got some feet.
Guys just sort of get attached to the number.
Remember Lynn Swann being upset his whole career having to wear 88. He's quoted saying, but what if you're just a natural born 22?
They talk about the placebo effect. If you think you wear a number, it's going to make it faster, well, maybe it does make it faster.
There was nobody even in the picture.
So what makes for a great jersey number?
I like that 16. I look good on you.
Our top 10 jersey numbers of all time take account of both aesthetics and accomplishment.
What's the best way to honor a player? You retire his number.
That player embodies that number.
Shows you how closely a player can become associated with the number.
And there are numbers that you never forget with players.
The number 10 jersey number of all time. 99.
99, well, I would think of Wayne Gretzky.
Wayne Gretzky.
99 is pretty much owned by Wayne Gretzky.
When I think about the number 99, I don't think about Wayne Gretzky. I think about Jerome Brown.
Dan Hampton.
Jason Taylor.
Warren Sapp. 99 is a pass rushing number.
If I'm a quarterback and I see 99 in my rearview mirror, I'm changing lanes real quick.
Once you get past Wayne Gretzky, the next thing that jumps into my mind, it's Mark Gastineau.
The dive itself was about a 2, but as far as daring and skill, it was about a 10.
99's kind of cuckoo.
Mark Gastineau fit the bill, setting the bar for both sacks and celebrations in the early 80s.
If you're doing a list, the top 10 worst celebration moves, please make number 99, Mark Gastineau, number 1.
It seemed like if you wore 99, you were not only disruptive, but you're also a loudmouth.
We take our show on the road. We take our show at home. We take in the middle of the cornfield an hour if you like.
Warren Sapp was one of the fiercest competitors I ever faced. You know, not only because of seeing his number, but what you heard in your ear throughout the game.
But as dumb as a box of rocks.
He wore 99 to pay tribute to Jerome.
Jerome Brown, he was like a meteor that burned out too quickly. A defensive tackle with personality.
I got the most talent with the women.
Yeah.
He got the most talent with church.
Yeah.
He got the most talent in Mexico.
But is number 99 more than just talk?
Yeah, we're going to keep talking.
Why 99?
Go keep talking.
Well, why is that on the list?
Are you scared?
I'm not scared.
Are you frightened?
I'm fighting. I'm not frightened.
I don't see 99 as an exceptional number.
There's so many other numbers there with so many more great players or personalities and legacies. Not 99.
But in just 30 years of widespread use, number 99 already has a Hall of Famer and 2 defensive MVPs in its fold.
With the number 99, you have Warren Sapp, Jason Taylor, and to me you see a great contrast. You put 99 on Sapp, a big wide-bodied interior lineman, and 99 looks imposing. But then you put that same number on a guy like Jason Taylor, who's kind of willowy, lithe, athletic, slender, and I think 99 suddenly looks sleek.
Jason got him! Jason Taylor does not look like a 99. He's too slim to be a 99. But boy, I mean, he plays well enough to wear any number he wants.
Intercepted by Jason Taylor. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Jason is a Hall of Fame player. I don't think there's any doubt about it.
He may one day be, but there's only one 99 who already is.
The man known as Danable, number 99, Dan Hampton of the Chicago Bears, doesn't have to look hard to find admirers throughout the NFL.
Dan Hampton played every position on the line. He had 12 knee operations yet. He's in the Hall of Fame because he didn't take the game off.
2 9s on your jersey stands out.
Under pressure, he'll be sacked.
There's some ego to go with that.
Hey, welcome to the party, baby.
You know, you think you're good and you're about being good, or that number will shame you.
51 should be there just for one reason and one reason alone. That'd be Butkus.
But 51 did not make our list. It, along with several others, are one-hit wonders, numbers made famous by just one player.
We gotta play our ass off, you know that.
Take 4, for example. Brett Favre made it legendary, but that's about it. Mike Singletary owns 50, Reggie White can stake claim to 92. And Redskins fans know just who belongs in number 9.
9 is Sonny. That's a number that has been retired unofficially by the team.
Leftover 19 sweet.
Well, Spurrier's first year, he's got Shane Matthews on the roster. For the first mini-camp practice, who comes jogging out on the field with number 9, Shane Matthews? That lasted 1 day. The old ball coach is like, well, I didn't really realize that was important.
The number 9 jersey number of all time, 19.
The number 19 is just synonymous now with
Unitas.
Johnny Unitas?
Johnny U.
19, of course, is John.
And Lance Allworth.
Lance Allworth. Who else is there?
Well, there are others who have worn 19, but 2 Hall of Famers headline everyone's list, Lance Allworth and Johnny Unitas.
And Unitas gets off another touchdown pass.
That was one I almost picked when I went to play in the NFL, because my dad used to tell stories of Johnny Unitas, number 19, standing out there at Moore Park, throwing different kids passes, saying, here, hit me in this target, hit me in this target. Sure enough, Johnny Unitas, one of the greatest passers, would hit them in the spot every time he threw the football.
National Football League championship on the line at Baltimore.
That 58 game just put the NFL on a map, and that number 19 was the guy that had made it happen.
Vice President Nixon is among the jam-packed crowd with eyes on Johnny Unitas, the great Colt quarterback.
That image of him in the 1958 championship game, driving that team down the field, I mean, that's 19.
Should be retired forever. No one should ever wear that number again.
That would be a great gesture by the National Football League if they would say John Unitas' number, because of what he did for the growth of football, that number should be retired.
Montana takes the snap.
The number wasn't retired. If it had been, what would Joe Montana have worn for his 2-season stint with the Chiefs?
It's a touchdown from Joe Montana.
And if you were to retire it today, Unitas would have to share his claim to 19 with legendary receiver Lance Allworth.
Like a 60s hot rod, number 19 roared down pro football's drag strips, blazing by the competition with the top down and the radio blaring.
He was, and I think always will be, one of the most distinctive receivers. I mean, he was sort of swan before swan in terms of his ability to take the game and put it in the air.
The elusive Allworth grabs a quick pass. Time he cuts back, twists and scampers through a whole herd of baffled buffaloes.
When I think of 19, I really do think of just 2 people. I think of Unitas, and will always be 19. But so will Allworth.
Exceptional top 2, but then there's not much after that.
I mean, that's 2 great players. Name me another one.
Keyshawn made a great grab.
Keyshawn Johnson.
Okay, name me another one. Like I said.
Austin made the play.
Miles Austin.
Like I said, name me another one.
Take him all the way, Bernie.
Bernie Kosar.
Like I said, name me another one. We're talking about elite players.
Whenever you say 19, the first thing that's going to pop into your head is Bernie Kosar. It might be the most remembered number in Cleveland sports history, seriously.
Hey, Bernie, I know talent when I see it. I haven't spent much time talking to you about it because I can't do anything to help you. You're going to do it yourself. I'm excited for you.
Ernie Accorsi, our general manager, started with the Baltimore Colts. And he said I reminded him of Johnny Unitas. So he picked number 19. I said, bro, let me make you throw 1 or 2 completions before you start throwing me in his category, because I do not deserve to be compared to Johnny Unitas just yet.
But you do deserve a spot in our category, for you wore 19, the 9th greatest jersey number of all time.
The number 8 jersey number of all time, 85.
Come on, 85.
other than Chad Ochocinco. I'm trying to think of other great 85s.
There are others, but let's start with the obvious.
How you gonna deal with 85 this week?
The outspoken Cincinnati Bengals receiver.
Call me Oprah.
What's weird in Cincinnati is, before Chad, number 85 was Isaac Curtis, and he carried himself with a style and grace probably like no other player. When he scored a touchdown, it was a simple drop over the back with the football. On comes Chad Johnson and 85.
Uh-oh! They're here for some material!
But Chad Johnson no longer plays with the Bengals.
Are you the real 85?
Real 85.
All right, baby, then show it.
The man who wears our number 8 greatest jersey number legally changed his last name to his number.
Ochocinco. That's never going to be outdone.
That's just plain weird.
Now, what happens when, if he gets traded and has to go someplace else where he's, somebody's wearing 85, he's got to wear 86, 84. Ocho Cuatro? I don't know what. Don't speak Spanish.
Aquí na. Ven aquí.
He just talks too much. He blurts out things.
I ain't wearing no underwear today.
Sometimes we have to explain to him why this is not a good thing to do.
I ain't gonna wear no underwear.
But if we can catch it, nip it in the bud, we're okay. He understands that. But he doesn't do it in a way negative to others generally.
I know how you are, but it's a challenge. That's all I took it as.
Chad Johnson, the Mr. Showman.
Chad is a showboat, which is great, though. I think it's funny. I think it brings entertainment to the NFL.
And Mark Duper should know. After all, as an outspoken wearer of 85, he has a lot more in common with Chad Ochocinco than a jersey number.
Now with the Chad Ochocinco stuff. Duper did this 20 years ago. He changed his name legally to Super Duper, which is way cooler than Ochocinco.
I had a friend of mine that he said, you know what, Duper? He said, you should change your middle name to Super because they call you Super Duper. And I said, that's a great idea. And my mother gave me the go-ahead, and in a couple of days, I was Super.
Caught for a touchdown. Holy Toledo, what a grab. The single bar and double bar face mask is where it's at. He played in the 80s. They had a better face mask, but Duper was like, nah, I'm cool. I'm going to look like a punter. I want the punter. Reggie Roby, can I get your helmet? That was so cool.
When I first came into the league, they issued me the number of 85, and I took it upon it to make the number good. I kind of got very fond of that number because it's like an identity. When you say Mark Duper down here, they say number 85, the guy that used to wear 85.
But what about the other 85s?
Max McGee, the unlikeliest star of the afternoon.
How about the hero of Super Bowl I, Max McGee? Of course, any 85 list has to include Jack Youngblood, as well as his fellow Canton resident, Nick Buoniconti.
You don't often see middle linebackers wearing number 85. And Buoniconti was this squatty little fire plug of a guy in the middle of the no-name defense on that perfect Dolphin team that was always around the football. And he just looked funny at number 85.
Laugh it up, but number 85 lands at number 8 on our countdown. The NFL's unsung heroes reside on the line. Number 78 has featured some of the finest linemen in history, both offensive and defensive.
74 is a real good number. You got 7 Hall of Famers, mostly defensive linemen.
77 has also been worn by all-time greats on both sides of the ball.
How can you make 77 cool? You can't.
But we want star power. So take the 7 out of 77, and you've got our number 7.
What? I'm confused.
The number 7 jersey number of all time. 7.
I like number 7 being at number 7.
Yeah, there's a certain unity to that.
You got to say, oh, this is pretty good.
You can like number 7. You know what that is?
7 on! 7 on! Hey, let's get 7 here.
7 is a number of excitement. It's a lucky number, isn't it?
Touchdown, San Diego.
How lucky was that?
7 is also, a heavenly number.
Gee, I wonder how many guys really, really want to have lucky number 7.
Can I get 7, please?
Someone somewhere decided number 7's a lucky number.
Rather be lucky than good.
I don't know how lucky it can be. I mean, look at the quarterbacks who've lost Super Bowls wearing the number 7.
Intercepted! Jack Squirrel!
Joe Theismann lost a Super Bowl. Ron Jaworski. John Elway lost 3. Boomer Esiason, he was wearing number 7.
Okay, it looks bad, man.
You look at number 7 before John Elway's Super Bowl victories.
Let's go. We got a chance for a big one.
Not good.
Elway can run. Touchdown!
When John Elway won that first Super Bowl, then another Super Bowl.
The MVP of Super Bowl 33 is John Elway.
He's the guy who seemed to take that number to another level.
What can you say? Only Elway can pull that off.
Number 7 comes from being an unlucky number.
Dang it!
To something magical, and then, of course, Ben Roethlisberger.
Way to go, Ben.
Pushes it way over the edge.
Ben throws it back corner of the end zone. Santonio with a touchdown! I don't know how he did it!
It seems like Big Ben, in terms of number 7, he's it.
Ben Roethlisberger, the youngest quarterback ever to win a Super Bowl championship.
He's got 2 Super Bowl championships.
Ben Roethlisberger has turned that into this century's great number for quarterbacks.
This collection of 7s all have one thing in common.
Oh, what a final. Unbelievable.
7 is a good number for quarterbacks who move.
Whoa!
I don't know there's ever been many number 7s that you watch that couldn't move around pretty good.
I think Ron Jaworski would really appreciate to know that number 7's a real mobile quarterback.
Touchdown!
You got Flutie, you got Elway, you got Esiason, and Theismann. It was best on the run.
Michael Vick, the ultimate hybrid football player.
Lightning in the bottle, that's what he is.
You know, he's somebody who just did things in that number 7 jersey that nobody else has ever done.
Michael Vick is the first quarterback in NFL history to rush for 1,000 yards in a season.
They say it's lucky number 7. Maybe number 7, there's a little something to it.
There's been some great number 7s. You look at it through the years, that number seems to stick out.
Right here, baby, number 7.
There are just a lot of great players.
It belongs on the list. Number 7, that's good. 7 is 7.
The number 6 jersey number of all time, 20.
Number 20 is Detroit.
I don't think there's another franchise in sports, in any sport, that has had a number like the number 20, the Detroit Lions.
Barry to the 5! Barry in!
Lem Barney, Billy Sims, and Barry Sanders all wearing number 20 for the Detroit Lions. That's pretty cool. I remember Lem Barney, defensive back.
And Barney scored unmolested.
I just like the name, Lem.
Detroit's original number 20, Lem Barney, flashed his Hall of Fame form from day one.
The season wasn't even 10 minutes old when number 20, rookie Lem Barney, shocked the partisan Packer backers with a 24-yard interception.
He was a game-changing player. Yeah, the other team may have had the ball, but in Lem's mind, he wasn't on defense.
Lem Barney scampered 45 yards into the end zone.
Here was a defensive player who compiled almost 4,000 yards. That's a pretty funny idea of defense.
In 1980, the Lions introduced their next number 20.
They awarded that number to Billy Sims, who won the Heisman Trophy at Oklahoma.
When we went to L.A. to open up his rookie year, he just literally exploded.
Sims attacked the mighty Ram defense with the force of a rhino and the grace of a cheetah. Time and again, he found running room, creating daylight out of tangled jerseys.
He really elevated our team to a legitimate contender in one game.
Sims was a Pro Bowler 3 of his first 4 seasons.
Sims, and he's going in for a touchdown.
But a knee injury cut short his career.
He's going to stay down for a while, Frank. Uh-oh.
Billy Sims, unfortunately, had a very short career, but God, was he good.
I was actually present the first time Barry Sanders played in the pros. I remember standing across the field going, why is he wearing Billy Sims' number? And I thought, what nerve does that kid have?
It was basically Coach Fontz's idea. When I got there, Coach Fontz said, well, why don't we give him Billy's number?
Number 21 at Oklahoma State. Barry Sanders will wear a new number in Detroit. One with very special meaning to Lions fans.
Billy Sims played at University of Oklahoma, and there's no bigger University of Oklahoma fan to this day than my dad, and so I was very familiar with Billy Sims, and I think I was able to do Billy proud.
Billy Sims holding up Barry Sanders' hand.
Just because he's Barry Sanders, 20 should be in the top 5 uniform numbers of all time.
Number 20 is an amazing legacy from Lem Barney to Billy Sims, but It wasn't retired until after Sanders.
If you're the Detroit Lions, I don't think you should be retiring anything but the entire franchise. You want to retire the one number that you put it on, guys, and it works? Not smart.
I think what happened in Detroit is a good thing. You get 3 iconic players who wear the same number. That's awesome.
The number 5 jersey number of all time, 21.
I think it's a shame that number 21 is not at least number 2 on the list. You're talking about some of the great, memorable players, and 21 is unique enough that it includes multiple positions.
21's definitely a speed number. And whether the speed is a running back,
Tomlinson, left side with a burst, and there he goes.
or a wide receiver,
He's going to go all the way.
or a defensive back,
Pass is picked by Dion.
or a return man.
Touchdown, Brown! Unbelievable!
It's worn by players who make the game exciting, yeah.
The discussion for our number 5 jersey starts with a certain sensational star.
Neon Deion.
Sanders dancing for a long, long touchdown.
Deion Sanders branded the number 21.
Yo, let's get sick with it, bro. Let's get sick with it.
And then you hear everybody coming up, all the young guys. Oh, I got to be 21. I got to be prime.
There was something about Deion Sanders in 21.
Man, what an athlete.
You saw the 21 is like, this is going to be good for us.
My God, Deion Sanders is going to score.
He took that number and he made it something where people want to aspire to be.
A generation earlier, it was another 21 who proved speed kills.
Cliff could run, boy. I mean, he could just blow the doors off everybody.
Branch committed highway robbery without a gun.
Love Cliff Branch. Number 21, the speed, the hands. Deion, Cliff Branch, Eric Metcalf. Got to be fast.
Anytime Eric Metcalf touched the football, you always thought he was going to score a touchdown.
Both Metcalf, father and son, wore 21.
Have you ever seen a man cut that quickly?
Metcalf is gone for a touchdown.
Beyond speed, number 21 boasts versatility, from receivers and returners to some of the league's finest backs.
When I think of number 21, LT.
Touchdown!
LaDainian Thomas.
He's stiff-armed. He's free.
First ballot Hall of Famer. I mean, he changed the fortune of the San Diego Chargers.
Into the end zone. San Diego's got the lead. Incredible.
Tiki Barber in New York.
Touchdown!
I thought James Brooks was one of the best football players I ever saw.
Brooks, and he breaks away. Clear. There he goes.
All those guys, yeah, they're great 21s. But I kind of like 21 on a quarterback.
John Hadel, who was the last quarterback to wear a number more than 19.
Quarterback wearing 21, I never could get into that.
John was a halfback in college, and he had a halfback's number. He just felt it had served him well in college, and he was sort of married to it.
John Hadel strikes again.
I like it when it's a little unusual, and that's why the Hadel tickles me.
21 to me, you can almost numerically see it as a fast number because the 2 is sort of like a runner in his crouch, like a Usain Bolt. And then the 1 is the runner at full sprint. So it's like a 2-1.
I think number 21 is a vastly underrated number and, should be much higher.
The number 4 jersey number of all time, 34.
34 seems like confidence.
Well, thank you, and give my best to Nancy.
It is accomplished.
Will anybody catch him? Holy Toledo!
It's proven itself.
At the 10, at the 5, touchdown!
Those traits superbly symbolize our number 4 jersey number. It's the ultimate number for the big, bad running back.
You think of guys who are tough and who have power. They might have speed, too, like Perry had speed.
On this play, Joe Perry became the first man in pro history to gain over 1,000 yards for 2 successive seasons.
But you think of guys who are really going to beat you to death. You think of Campbell a lot. That was a hard guy to tackle.
34 was Earl Kemp running over opposing defensive players like they were not even there.
His career wasn't as long as some other backs. But to me, he is the ultimate number 34. I think the one I remember most of all was a Monday night game where they were playing the Miami Dolphins.
Pitch back goes to Earl Campbell.
And at the end of a night where Earl must have carried the ball 40 times. They pitch the ball to Earl. He goes around the right end and outruns everybody.
At the 30, at the 20, at the 10.
The sight of this 240-pound guy outrun the entire defense was awe-inspiring.
34 is a special number for Campbell. Some even think it was the measurement in inches around each of his thighs.
Ricky Williams of the University.
But the Tyler Rose isn't the only Texas-sized back to wear 34.
Mike Ditka trades basically his entire draft for Ricky Williams, then lets him wear number 34 as a rookie.
Williams with running room to the left, hurdles a tackler.
I've changed my whole idea about Ricky Williams. Ricky should go down as one of the best running backs the NFL has ever had.
Hey, Rick, I looked up to you when I was in high school, man. That's the reason why I wear 34, baby.
Also, Bo Jackson was 34.
Boy, what an athlete. Oh, man.
I never understood why Bo Jackson didn't wear 34 with the Kansas City Royals. I mean, he's a superstar at football and baseball, and he's wearing 34 in both of them. He owns that number. In fact, you don't even say 34 anymore. You go 31, 32, 33, Bo Jackson, 35, 36, because he would have been larger than life.
Running back from Auburn, Bo Jackson.
It's hard to say with Bo because, he didn't really get a chance to play long enough.
Extremely fast, extremely powerful. It's such a shame he got hurt.
We kind of have a snapshot, but we never got to see the whole album, which is too bad. Because he could have been one of the all-time all-timers, I think.
But who are we kidding? Sure, there's Thurman Thomas, Herschel Walker, and Kevin Mack.
We're getting a little distorted right now, but we're going to be fine.
But how do we list the greatest 34s of all time without including the sweetest 34 of all time?
34 is iconic, but it's iconic because of Walter Payton. If they retire Jackie Robinson's 42 across the league in Major League Baseball, retire Payton's 34.
Quick pitch to Walter, looking for the record, cuts back, he's got it! Walter Payton becomes the National Football League all-time leading rusher.
I mean, he was the gold standard. When you think about, the scissor kick and the innovations that he made.
I see Walter Payton jackknifing over a pile into the end zone, landing on his head and getting up and handing the ball to the official. But that's Walter Payton.
34 is Payton's and nobody else's. Apologies to the great Earl Campbell. 34 sweetnesses. End of discussion.
I think you guys kind of blew it with 88.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh!
That's the classic receiver number.
88's got to be on the list. Lynn Swann,
Michael Irvin,
and Drew Pearson.
88 was close, but didn't make our top 10.
I'm an 88 guy.
Wideouts who wore 81 or even 82 didn't make our cut. By our votes, the ultimate wide receiver number comes in at number 3.
The number 3 jersey number of all time, 80.
Touchdown!
It's hard to get much better than 80.
That's not bad for an old guy.
I like 80 where it is.
I got bling bling all over my body.
80 feels very
How about my hands?
strong,
It was huge, but they played cover 4.
and I feel like 80 is trustworthy.
If trust is in fact the measuring stick, then 180 in particular stands above the rest.
It's gonna work now. Have some fun.
If a ball was thrown his way, trust me, he was going to catch it.
There's only one number 80 in my mind, and that's the greatest receiver of all time,
Jerry Rice.
Jerry Rice.
He is referred to in San Francisco frequently only by number. On our radio show, frequently referred to Rice just as 80.
There's only one guy in the field that's going to make that catch, and that's 80 right there.
Like, you remember when 80 won that game at the end of regulation at Giant Stadium?
He'll go! How does he get that open? Get so open.
Remember when 80 had the record-breaking catch on Monday Night Football against the Raiders?
He's done it! The touchdown scorer of the century.
To me, that draws me to the numbers. Did somebody make it cool? Not fashionable, not important. When you put the number on, were you cool? Jerry Rice made 80 cool.
He must be the greatest receiver. He's a bad man.
80 needs to have 2 categories, 80 Jerry Rice, his own, and then 80 everybody else. Because anyone who wears 80 is a pass catcher, and it's almost not fair to make them live up to Jerry Rice's high bar standards.
There's a ring player running it all the way.
There were a lot of great players before Jerry Rice who wore 80. You remember them, and they were awesome. But to me, Jerry Rice just ruined 80 for them and everybody after. It's all his.
There's a lot of good number 80s. Isaac Bruce, Steve Largent were number 80.
In fact, Largent's number 80 was retired by the Seahawks only to be unretired in 2004 when Seattle traded for, you got it, Jerry Rice.
Unretiring a jersey to put Jerry in it. I guess if there's one guy that's worthy of it, there's one guy, it's going to be Jerry Rice.
Rice and Largent are two of the 6 Hall of Famers who have worn our number 3 greatest jersey. Rounding out the list are Kellen Winslow, Tom Fears, Len Ford, and James Lofton.
Touchdown, James Lofton!
My former teammate Chris Collinsworth is definitely the guy that comes to mind with number 80.
But for others, what comes to mind is the other Chris, Chris Carter.
Great player, and overcame an awful lot in his career.
Every good man I know been through something.
I mean, he had the problem in Philadelphia, was cut loose by Buddy Ryan.
It just don't make your spiritual muscle stronger.
And really rededicated himself and had a Hall of Fame career, in my humble opinion.
From the once troubled to the once in a lifetime.
Rice is there, and he's into the end zone.
The number 80 has it all.
These hands caught 122 passes.
And that's why it has a place at number 3 on our countdown. Memorable players make for memorable numbers.
22 is a great number. This 22's got to be on your list.
He's going to score.
With 22, you've got 6 guys who made the Hall of Fame.
Makes a cut. Gets it. Oh, he's still going.
Number 28 may be staking its own claim to greatness in the 21st century.
Here he goes, touchdown.
Marshall Faulk dominated both ground and air as part of the greatest show on turf.
I'm out of superlatives. He's amazing. Wow.
And the NFL's current crop of elite backs have extended 28's greatness.
Touchdown! Titans! Wow!
Despite present sentiment,
That is awesome.
we've flung aside fast-rising fads to fawn over a classic at our number 2 spot.
You gotta be kidding me!
The number 2 jersey number of all time, 32.
32, Jim Brown.
Jim Brown.
Jim Brown.
Jim Brown, best player ever, period.
Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings in a single bound. The pro game in the pop age had a number of superstars, but only one Superman, and he was Jim Brown.
When you think of 32 in sports, to me, you think of 32, you think of Jim Brown.
He came so early, so he sets the standard from the beginning.
No running back ever dominated the game like Jim Brown did in the 1960s.
He was that great that he made 2 numbers his own. In Syracuse, Jim Brown wore 44.
Jimmy Brown breaks loose for a spectacular game.
And started a whole line of great running backs in Syracuse wearing 44. There's Ernie Davis. And Floyd Little. But when he went to the pros, he switched to 32. And he made that number his own.
32's got to be the big man on campus.
O.J. Simpson runs for 2,000 yards in one season.
Got to have some size and some speed.
Wow!
And some skills. And the ladies have to like you. Chicks dug Marcus Allen. Dudes dug Marcus Allen. Tall, striking, handsome, brilliant runner.
Marcus Allen, everybody knows, takes off.
Setting him wide left, he has to reverse his field, but he gets away for a moment, comes back up the middle of 30.
And goes 82 yards for the touchdown.
Say what you want about this guy's post-football career, but one of the great 32s of all time was Orenthal James Simpson.
At 6'1", 215 pounds, O.J. Simpson embodied the beauty of pro football and also the beast.
I mean, style, slash, class.
Whatever people think about O.J. now, just look at the film. You know?
Unbelievable!
He was just an incredible running back.
Oh, he is ridiculous!
Number 32 was worn by 6 of the top 20 rushers of all time.
Franco was a glider,
and a big man that really didn't play like a big man.
Envision the power of a big back, blended with the open field agility of a smaller man.
He had that, full speed at 2 steps for a 230-pound man. That was incredible.
When you look at Ricky Waters' numbers, you say he's a Hall of Famer.
Ricky Waters passes the 10,000-yard milestone.
Any guy that scores 5 touchdowns in a playoff game
Touchdown, Ricky! They playoff record.
is worthy of wearing 32.
Size, stature, strength, speed. 32, you got to be a 32.
But its number 2 ranking is really a one-man show.
Jim Brown's that one guy. There's no debate.
Jim, were you the greatest?
Taking everything into consideration, I have to be number 1.
The greatest running back of all time. There was nobody greater than Jim Brown. If he played today at 73, he'd still gain 1,000 yards. Number 32, it should be retired from every NFL team, Jim Brown.
And the number 1 jersey number of all time, 12.
Number 12 is number 1. Yeah, that makes sense.
I can't imagine any other number being number 1.
Man, there's some greats that wore that number.
It almost fit perfectly on the back of the great quarterbacks.
Well, you obviously think Tom Brady, Terry Bradshaw, and, somebody else.
How about John Brody, Joe Namath, Bob Greasy, Ken Stabler, Roger Staubach, and Jim Kelly, to name a few.
Super Bowl champion! Oh, baby!
Pool them all together, and 12 has 7 Hall of Famers, 18 All-Pro seasons, and a stunning 22 Super Bowl starts.
It seemed like for a while, every Super Bowl quarterback was wearing the number 12.
You had Greasy, and then you had Staubach, and then you had Bradshaw 4 times, and you had Stabler, Namath.
Add to that Brady's 3 triumphs, and number 12 has won 13 world championships. Of all the players that wore our number 1 jersey, maybe it was Joe Willie who first made it popular.
Says the Jets are going to win. In fact, he doesn't even predict it. He says, I guarantee.
With number 12, I see a quarterback who's a leader, a winner. It's somebody who has the devotion and confidence of his teammates. Actually, you know what you need for this? You need Namath doing the number 1. Number 12 on his back, number 1 in his finger.
The New York Jets are the world champions in a stunning upset.
I've had one sports idol in my whole career. I was number 12 because of Joe Namath. Joe Namath belongs in the Hall of Fame if for no other reason than star appeal.
New York Jets, under the command of Lord Fu Manchu, Joe Namath, were in the Oakland Coliseum.
Can you imagine how many kids would be walking around with Namath jerseys if Joe Namath played now?
There's never been a guy with that sex appeal, that star power, that X factor like Joe Namath had in the 1960s.
It seems almost un-American to me for a bachelor not to, go around having a drink with a lady now and then.
Look at the love lives of some of the great number 12 quarterbacks of all time. All right, these are true playboys. You have Joe Namath, playboy of New York at the time. You have Roger Staubach at that same time, who's known as the ultimate one-woman man.
I enjoy sex as much as Joe Namath. Only I do it with one girl,
Then you have Terry Bradshaw wearing number 12.
When I was going through my second divorce.
That's about how many divorces he's had. And then the most recent era, Tom Brady in number 12. With Bridget Moynihan, Giselle. Tom Brady is the biggest tabloid superstar the NFL has. Something about being a quarterback and being number 12.
It starts in high school. When the guys wear their jerseys on Friday, the coolest guy in the school is wearing number 12. He's the quarterback. He's tall. He's got a strong arm. He's dating the head cheerleader. He drives the cool car. He's the quarterback. And he's not wearing 11, and he's not wearing 13. He's wearing 12.
Hey, where's Marcus Colston?
Easy touchdown pass, Colston.
And how about Joe Ferguson, Bill's quarterback? Can we get some of that up there for the number 12, huh?
If they wore 12, they're on our list.
Marinovich in trouble.
Even if a spot isn't deserved. But rules are rules, and votes are votes, and the number 12 lives on as the greatest jersey of all time. NFL jersey numbers have ranged from 00 to 99, but we could only pick the top 10, and it was clear not everyone agreed with our list.
Is 88 on there at all?
88's not on the list. That's a stupid list anyway.
What about 44? Half of 88, but twice the fun.
My favorite number is pi. I wish there was a quarterback with the number pi. Be a kicker.
What happened to Tony Dorsett? 33. What? The hamburger?
Come on, 13 has to be on there. That's the best uniform number ever.
I hate to tell you that you're right, because I always want to be right. My wife tells me, how come you always want to be right when I want to be right? But it seems to me that you got it 100% in the numbers. 12, 32, 80, hike.